Have you ever been handed a project and realized it's just you? No team, no backup, no one to delegate to, just you wearing all of the hats. It can feel overwhelming, but here's the good news. With the right strategies, solo project management doesn't have to mean stress and burnout. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, I'm Dr. Katie Linder, a certified project manager, change manager, and coach who works full-time leading and supporting teams in higher education. On this channel, I offer real-world examples of how project management translates into the higher ed environment. If you're looking for ways to use project management tools and skills, both professionally and personally, to bring more ease to your work and life, you're in the right place. Now, I know that being the sole person on a project can feel a little intimidating. There's no one to share the workload, bounce ideas off of, or pick up the slack when things get busy. But here's the good news. Solo projects can also give you complete control, creative freedom, and the satisfaction of seeing something through from start to finish. In this video, I'm going to walk you through some practical strategies to help you stay organized, protect your energy, and get the job done without feeling like you're carrying the weight of the world. The first step is simply owning the reality. When it's just you, you have all the roles: planner, doer, communicator, problem solver. Recognizing this upfront helps you set realistic expectations for both the project timeline and yourself. Once you've done that, the next thing is to lock down your scope. Scope creep is even more dangerous when you're solo because every extra task lands directly on your plate. Write down exactly what's in scope and what's out of scope. That way, if someone suggests something new, you can revisit the plan and decide whether it's worth shifting your priorities. From there, it's time to break the project into small, actionable steps. Looking at the whole thing at once will only overwhelm you. Instead, create bite-sized tasks you can complete in one work session. That way, you're building momentum and tracking progress without feeling buried. You might try to think about the project in phases so that the steps can be broken down more easily for each phase of the project. Once your tasks are defined, you need a single place to keep everything organized. Whether you use Asana, Notion, Trello, or a paper planner, make sure to keep deadlines, notes, and progress updates in one central spot. When you don't have a team to keep you accountable, your system becomes your accountability partner. Now, without a team, you're not going to have those built-in check-ins, so you need to schedule them with yourself. Set aside time weekly or bi-weekly to review your progress, adjust timelines, and decide what comes next. Think of it as your own personal status meeting. And while you're working through the plan, don't forget to protect your energy. Alternate between high-focus work and lighter tasks so you don't burn out halfway through. And yes, schedule actual breaks. You're not a machine. I'll link a previous video on utilizing time blocks for projects in the video description below in case you want to check it out. Finally, remember that being solo doesn't mean being isolated. Even without a formal team, you can reach out to colleagues for quick feedback, ask a friend to brainstorm with you, or bring in specialized help for a single task. Strategic support can make a big difference without taking away your role as the project lead. Let's make this real with an example. Imagine you're responsible for planning a campus-wide event, and it's just you running the show. You'd start by getting crystal clear on the scope. What's the date? Who's the audience? What are the goals? Those decisions set the guardrails for everything else. From there, you'd break the project into smaller steps. Things like booking the venue, confirming speakers, creating promotional materials, and ordering catering. Each of these becomes its own mini project, which makes the whole thing feel less overwhelming. Once the tasks are clear, you plug them into your project tool or planner with due dates attached. That way you can see at a glance what's coming up, what's in progress, and what's done. And here's where you avoid that completely isolated feeling. Even though you're the only official team member, you can pull in help where it makes sense. Maybe you ask a colleague to proof the event program, or you grab a friend to help brainstorm ideas for the welcome remarks. At the end of the day, you're still the solo project lead, but you've built in structure, visibility, and a little bit of support to make it more manageable. Taking on a project solo means that you have to be strategic, organized, and realistic. With clear scope, a solid plan, and the right tools, you can manage even the biggest solo projects with confidence. I'd love to hear in the comments, what's the biggest solo project you've ever managed, and what helped you to get it done? And if you found this video helpful, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future videos on making your work in higher ed easier and more effective. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.